This week on Police 10-7, a boy racer takes to the air in Manua.
I just heard a squeal of brakes. The guy on the left-hand lane went into the curb, bounced up, just probably on head height.
John Chappell's trying to keep a lid on violence in Papatoetoe.
They hit us, they stabbed us!
And a taxi ride home ends with abuse on the side of the road.
And he is swearing at me, sir. He is swearing at me, saying ugly cunt and all those things.
Constables Kerry Gray and Anton Maisie are patrolling in Manua when a report comes in about suspected prowlers in a nearby street.
Informant there advised that the house next door is vacant. Two cars pulled into the driveway. Person's trying to get into the house. There's still persons trying to gain access. Apparently they're about 40 feet from the informant and hiding in the shadows.
When they arrive at the address, the Eagle helicopter's hovering overhead and Kerry spots some movement in the darkness.
Can you come down here, please? Yeah, sorry folks, we just had a call.
It's a false alarm. The suspected prowlers are actually the new tenants, and they're not that happy about all the attention.
It's all right. You'd be happy if it was someone breaking into your house. How are you, folks? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's just a bit late at night and people are just a bit suspicious. Yeah, no worries. Do you have the keys and all that on you? Oh, yeah. Okay. Just a bit of double check just to make sure, and then we're out of here. Sorry, folks. At least you know the neighbours are keeping an eye on the place.
After checking that the keys opened the door, Anton and Kerry were back in action, responding to a report of a car crash.
Got a one victor there, apparently got a vehicle rolled.
Comes with our own attention.
And it only takes 2 words to sum up the situation.
Boy races.
The towies are already trying to get the car free from a wire fence, and miraculously, nobody's been hurt in the crash.
Hey guys. Who's the driver?
Thank God it wasn't me.
Nice job. Seems all right.
The driver is called Lowell, and according to a witness, his car was actually flying through the air before it hit the fence.
Until I heard this big noise side by side, this one just locked up. It's him and he came flying across. He spun around right up in the air above head, like.
So well over 100. What was the other car? What sort of car was that?
I just saw it was a silver.
They were racing.
Yeah, they were side by side noises either.
Lowell's version of the story is very different.
You're racing another car down here, eh? Yeah, you were. Okay, we've got a witness saying you were, so, okay, don't lie. You and another car racing down here. How fast are we going? Just 100. Well, we pretty much know otherwise, okay? Witness says heaps more than 100. You and another car racing down here. You've lost it. Spun out. You're racing another car, eh? Another car beside you?
I was another car, but I was racing.
It's all a bit hard to believe. Tow truck driver Rangi Harpetters in no doubt that this car was going very fast before the crash.
He pulled us out. This was around, wasn't he? He's already pulled it out. To get him out, because he was in the car, he wanted to get out, he couldn't get out. He was doing more than about 100 k's. Probably more like about 130 k's.
The car is a complete write-off, but with Lowell sticking to his story, police will need evidence to confirm their suspicions about what happened.
Yeah, but that's just get you to write. I've read the statement. Sorry? I'll just get you to write a quick spiel for me. I've read the statement.
Well, I was just finishing work, coming out of the driveway, and these 2 guys on the left-hand side coming up the Workstation Road, dragging each other. and I just heard a squeal of brakes. The guy in the left-hand lane just locked up, went sideways, went into the curb, bounced up, just probably on head height, spun around, just hit the fence, landed down. There was something that was all over. Idiots. Yeah, you'll get petrol tankers coming up here 24 hours a day. Anything could have happened. Could have been dangerous, anything.
Glenn Harvey's eyewitness account is the main thing police have to go on. But Anton Maisie knows this is yet another boy racer crash.
Well, it looks like a result of a bit of a boy racer race down here. Another one. Get quite a few of them down here. Sick of them, I think everyone is. I'd say I've been doing an excess of 100, 120, maybe 30. But we'll go and have a look at the skids and see what they say for us and go from there.
As Anton and Kerry move up the road, it's fairly obvious how the crash developed.
40 metres, struck the curb, and the cars continued. Partially in mid-air. The guy said the car went about head height. Yeah, it's continued on for another 24 metres. That's a pretty good effort.
The skid marks confirm the witness's version of events, and Lowell was charged with dangerous driving. He was fined $200 and disqualified from driving for 6 months. Constables Mark Bartram and Richard Shellcrass have been called in to deal with an assault report in Hamilton.
We've got a taxi driver that's being beaten up down the road here by 2 people.
The alarm calls brought another 2 taxis to the scene, but it's Sami, the passenger, who's claiming he's been abused by the driver.
And he is swearing at me, sir.
What's happened, mate?
He is swearing at me, saying ugly cunt and all those things.
Was he your passenger?
Yes, sir. I am his passenger. And he is abusing me.
Yeah.
And he said he's abusing me, so I wanted to tell their base, saying that he's abusing me. And this guy listened, and he's saying I didn't listen anything, sir. Honestly, I'm saying.
Okay. Do you want to come and have a talk to me first, and we'll just see what's...
This guy, I took him the road.
Yeah.
There are 2 of them.
Yeah.
I dropped one of them up there. Another guy, I took them.
But Abdi Ismail, the driver, is claiming that he just dropped off Sami's mate when Sami started shouting and wrestling with him for the radio handpiece.
Told me, yo, fucking, what are you doing? And then I was nearly to get the crash at the corners.
Yeah.
And then I stopped, I told him, you're not allowed to touch my body and you're not allowed to touch the steering. If you got a problem, sit there. And at least I stopped the car.
So he just abused me.
He abused you?
Yeah.
Okay, what was he saying?
You black cunt. And you, all those things, I don't want to say. Honestly, I didn't remember. And he said, you black cunt. He said that.
Yeah.
And what is that? Bastard, he said.
Yeah, so he drove up Radnor Street with you?
Radnor Street, somewhere this way he's coming. So I said, please stop your car. I want to drop here.
Where were you taking him to?
I just took them like Victoria Street, main road.
Yeah. His mate?
His mates, I dropped them at the corner.
But he stayed in the car?
Yeah, there are 2 of them. He told me to drop me in the hospital.
Oh, so he wanted, that's what I was getting to. He wanted to go to the hospital.
Yeah, that's right.
Driven along here, and as you're driving, he's just trying to grab the steering wheel.
Steering, and as well take the RT.
So I took the RT and saying that please come to this place. He's abusing me. That's all what I said on the RT. So he said, you are not supposed to touch this one, and he pushed me like this.
Okay, and that's it?
That's it. And then I got down. Please call anyone. I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere. I'll pay you money. That's what I said.
Okay, so you paid him the money?
No, I didn't pay. Because it is only $5 at that time when I jumped out of the car. I didn't even switch off, switch on, whatever. He just argued with me all the time, calling to the base, saying that...
I think I've got the base story, okay?
Yes, sir.
If you just wait there, and I'll go and discuss it with my partner.
Thank you, sir.
What's he saying?
The initial call for 2 people beating somebody up, made by the taxi company, I'd say, because he grabbed the RT off the taxi driver and said, he's abusing me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And so that's what the initial call would have been.
Yeah.
Apparently the taxi driver's giving him a bit of lip.
Okay.
Saying he shouldn't call him to his location. By clapping.
Making a big nuisance, sir, honestly saying.
Okay, warn them both for disorder animal.
But the decision to issue warnings isn't the end of the matter. Sami still has to pay something for the taxi ride.
So, how much money does he owe?
Yeah. At the time, he dropped me, it is $4.80, sir.
Okay.
I don't mind to pay him whatever it is, sir. But after that, it is going
What's
up and up.
$12.70 now?
$4.80.
$12.70 now.
Okay. I think
But I'm not going to pay.
$4.70 plus GST. It's $12.70.
$12.70.
No, I'm not paying that much, sir.
Okay, apparently they've been
Because
stopped for a
is
while,
not
so.
because that is not my fault, sir. No, honestly, I'm not paying.
So it was $5 when you stopped here, right?
$4.70. sir.
$4.
I've seen that.
Okay.
I don't mind $5 to
$4.70
pay.
or $4.80?
$4.70.
$5 he's going to pay.
Yeah, I don't mind $5.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right, grab your $5 and I'll go and pay the man.
I was carrying his case. I was carrying him.
What I can suggest is you're providing a public service.
Yeah.
Okay, so any smart comments that he makes to you, I think you should take it with a grain of salt, okay? Apparently there's been an argument between you two.
Yeah.
Okay, I suggest that's probably not a good way to run a business, eh? Because if you're going to do that, you're going to lose all your customers. What we're doing is we're going to be warning you both for disorderly behaviour, okay? Not really what we want to see on the streets. We have to believe sort of both people's stories, okay? So it's a warning for you and it's a warning for him, and that's all we want to do with it, okay? You've got your money for the ride to here, okay? So that's pretty much it, okay?
That's all right, but I didn't say anything about him saying.
That's fine, okay?
Yeah, we'll leave it at that, eh?
Yeah, sweet as, I won't have a problem.
Cool. We'll take him from here so you don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
You can go and pick up someone else that's drunk in town.
With agreement reached over the fare, everybody headed back to work and the police took Sami home.
Oh, well, jump in the car. We'll give you a ride, eh?
Thank you.
It'll cost you $5.
I just received another call about this and possible 1M female at the intersection of Church and Great South Road, Westfield. She's just still heading north, but she was just at that intersection apparently.
It's late afternoon, and first job for constables John Chappell and Peter Ott is a young woman who's been reported behaving strangely around the streets of Onehunga.
Do you not call it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Put us off with that lady, thanks. Intersection Church Street, GSR, Onehunga.
Oh, look, she's off.
Tracy's already been evicted from the pub, and she's been running around the streets abusing people and causing a general disturbance.
My boyfriend and
Okay, just stay here. Just stay here, mate.
Nothing wrong.
No, that's cool. That's cool. Whereabouts do you live, mate? Stay here. Come back here.
I've done nothing wrong.
We want to make sure you're right.
I've done nothing wrong. I'm all right. I've done nothing wrong.
Come back here.
I'm all right. And I'm all right.
With Tracy behaving erratically, John Chappell decides to follow in the car and get her somewhere safe. And that leads to a struggle and an arrest for breach of the peace.
Come with us. Jump in the car, okay?
What?
Come with us. Orderly behaviour, all right?
Okay, come on now. Come on now.
Calm down.
Relax, mate. Just relax, mate.
You go.
Okay, come on.
By the time they get her into the car, a check's revealed that Tracy's already wanted.
1, 2 arrest and summary proceedings. It's got a CRN number, assault with a weapon. Then it says 193 and 613 in possession of cannabis pipe. Over.
Copy. Thanks. You're supposed to go to court 2 days ago, on Tuesday, eh? And you didn't go.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
I didn't even get to know the fucking date.
Oh, well, there you go.
Because you're under arrest, they need to give you your rights. You're not obliged to say anything, but anything you do say may be given in evidence. You have the right to consult and instruct a lawyer in private and without delay. You have the right to refrain from making a statement. Do you understand your rights?
At Auckland Central, Tracy was keen to have her phone call. And while most people call a lawyer, Tracy wanted to put her faith in a television personality.
My first phone call, I want to make it to my family member. Could you find it for me, please? Paul Holmes.
The Paul Holmes.
Paul Holmes on TV. Paul Holmes. My uncle Paul Holmes.
The way it gets
done here is you have to answer these questions first before you can make a phone call.
I know when I have thieves dragged me in here enough times and booted me around and ruptured my kidney and hurt my foot just as I left out of hospital. Well, that's what all this musical cheer is all about. He knows me, he knows like that. Twinkle little stars, mate.
Do you have any injuries at the moment?
Tracy had no injuries, and eventually she was taken to the cells to sleep it all off. And the next morning, she appeared in court on the outstanding warrants. But for John Chappell and Peter Ott, it was back to Papatoetoe and a bunch of boy races.
For that vehicle.
The car had been involved in a chase with another boy racer who'd been pulled up further up the road by Sergeant Fane Troy.
Yeah, OEI, Area 3, bring them back down here, mate.
Was he, what was the go? Was
This one here,
Yeah.
they both came out of East Tamaki Road screaming. There was that one in front, followed by this one.
Yeah.
And they're going in and out of traffic, up GSR,
Yeah.
past Sheepies, 120, if not faster.
Roger.
Getting behind them, coming to here. He stopped to tell them to follow me. He goes,
Yeah.
yeah, and then pisses off and just about you guys.
Yeah.
And he stopped, and as soon as he stopped, they said, oh, that other guy's after us.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh.
and then this other one said, the other guy's going, no.
The suggestion that weapons are involved leads to an immediate search of the vehicles.
Under 202 of the Crimes Act, okay? I'm going to search your car for offensive weapon, okay? Nice. Just get you to turn your pockets out, okay? You got anything in your pockets that I need to know about?
Just my mobile.
Yeah?
And while one of the cars contains an assortment of tools for hurting people, a search of the guys reveals nothing more.
Steady breath, mate.
Do you have anything on you?
But the drivers are facing dangerous driving charges, and one of them's been drinking.
You can catch up with him in a couple of hours, okay? He's going to come and help us out at the station. All right? Cool. See you guys. All right.
OEI 2, nothing.
But just after the police leave the scene, a call comes through that a fight's broken out between the passengers of the rival cars.
Hey.
The guy in there. I mean, the yellow thing has stabbed me.
Look. No, not me, brother. Yeah, hop out of the way. So look, turn around.
A guy's been stabbed by one of the passengers from the Honda Civic involved in the previous incident.
Follow the yellow switches down there. Follow the yellow switches. Just stab the stick. Follow the yellow switches. By the Subaru. White Subaru.
The scene's chaotic, but it appears that friends of the driver of the Honda CRX have turned up, determined to have a fight with the people in the other car.
They came out there, they were swearing at us, eh? No, we weren't doing anything, man. Yeah, we just went down, they stabbed us, man. They were throwing up the knives.
Okay, watch out, guys. Okay, just sit down, mate. Just hop down, sit down by the car, okay? Sit down. Just rest down by the car, okay? Sit down. Sit down, mate.
Sit down?
Sit down, yeah.
Are you sure about the blood?
Yeah, I've got pressure on your wound, okay? Now sit up.
Thank you.
Sit up.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you.
Right, just lean forward for me, okay?
Okay, I will.
Is that, yeah. Is that where you got stabbed up there?
Yeah, I did.
How much have you had to drink tonight?
Just about 12.
About 12 beers.
12 beers.
You had any drugs or anything?
No.
Okay.
While Ali's body tries to cope with the combination of shock and alcohol, police have already caught the alleged assailants up the road.
Yes, the guy with the yellow stab in your body. We were all sitting here again, already.
Sit up.
I'm gonna wrap this around you, huh? Oh, not too tight, please.
It's got to be tight, all right?
It hurts, man.
It's got to be tight. There you go.
Not too tight.
You all right, fella? You all right?
I am.
You all right?
I'm.
You're in good hands, mate.
I'm all good. Don't worry. Just a bit drunk, that's all.
Just calm down, mate, okay?
Yes.
All right, just calm down.
I will.
Okay.
That's cold. It's cold, man. It's cold.
The ambulance arrives within a few minutes, and although he's reluctant at first, Ali manages to struggle to his feet.
Come on, mate. I'll give you a hand up. We'll jump in the ambulance, eh? You right? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Good man.
An achievement that joins the alcohol in going straight to his head.
Hey, I'm all right. Can I go home? Do I have to go to the hospital?
And you jump.
Hey, can I talk to my friends?
You guys got this guy here already, eh?
Yeah, and I've got a lock-up from...
Auckland Hospital, bro. Can he come, please? Can he come?
Ali's not the only one to be
I think
hurt.
it's his earring.
Ahmed's got a stab wound in the top of his head.
He's, this guy here has got a...
Can you guys just check if he's deep? Please. Which hospital are they taking these guys to?
The nearest one.
You behave yourself. Be good for these ladies, okay?
I will.
All right, I'll give your mum and dad a call.
Yes,
all right?
I will.
Okay.
Don't, excuse me, sir.
Yep.
Please don't call my parents. Please do not call my parents. I'll be home very soon.
All right.
Please don't call my parents.
Listen to the ambulance officers, okay?
My parents would get really worried.
Listen.
The pair were taken to Middlemore Hospital, where Ahmed was treated and discharged that night, and Ali was successfully operated on the next day.
T2 back to Wirrie with our original canine.
The offenders from the original drag racing incident, as well as from the fight, were taken back to Wirrie Station for processing.
You've done one of these before?
And Sunil, the driver of the Honda that had nearly rammed John Chappell earlier, was clearly over the limit.
Good stuff.
Sunil's excess breath alcohol level resulted in a sentence of 250 hours community work, 1 year's supervision and 12 months disqualification from driving. Arvinesh, the guy with the machete in his car, had to pay fines and costs of $970 for carrying offensive weapons. He was fined $400 and disqualified for 6 months for driving without a licence. Artanesh, who stabbed Ali, had his charges withdrawn as he was found to have acted in self-defence. Next week on Police 10-7, Christchurch Police have no idea what Horny's talking about.
I was out of there. I was on 7-Eleven with a boom room straight around the 2 blocks.
Rion Blake's dealing with a fight outside a Lower Hutt bar.
Don't staunch up to me, all right?
And Nathan drops his trousers in Hamilton.
Sorry, man. It was me. I didn't mean to fucking do it. Come on,